Kendrick Lamar made his entrance onto the SoFi Stadium stage with the confidence of a commanding officer returning home, self-assured, resolute, and welcomed by the cheers of thousands. Behind him, the striking GNX tour set gleamed in dark chrome and red LED lights, a nod to his latest album's namesake, the legendary 1987 Buick GNX. However, the highlight of the night for the audience wasn't Kendrick himself, but rather the surprise guest he introduced, AZ Chike, the underdog featured on Kendrick's Peekaboo track, who had tirelessly worked to earn his spot on this esteemed stage. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. This wasn't a typical celebrity appearance arranged by a PR team. It was the result of a nearly 20-minute speech AZ Chike had given to TMZ Hip Hop just weeks earlier, where he recounted how he had slid into Kendrick's DMs with a voice memo that combined humor, humility, and a steadfast belief that he deserved to perform. As AZ put it, it was a joking ask, serious heart. In the voice memo, AZ expressed his determination to join the GNX tour at any cost, ready to bring his verse, energy, and unwavering West Coast spirit. Rather than setting expectations, he conveyed his resolve, which ultimately paid off. After saving the voice memo and seemingly appreciating AZ's boldness, Kendrick's team connected him with K's assistant and mutual friend, J Real. Before long, AZ found himself in private rehearsals, perfecting the choreography, lighting cues, and the precise moment Kendrick would pass him the mic. Such backstage access is a dream for most aspiring artists. When Friday night arrived, AZ Chike stepped into a bright red spotlight before a sea of enthusiastic fans. The bass of Peekaboo hit him like a tidal wave. His opening line cut through the night. "I'm from where the pavement paint sales outshine patch deals." He moved with the assurance of someone who had earned every second, bobbing, weaving, and delivering rapid-fire lyrics. The crowd, many of whom were his childhood neighbors there to support him, erupted in applause. When Kendrick joined him, trading lines about loyalty, reputation, and self-made success, their voices intertwined like a coronation, signifying AZ as the newest member of the Top Dog Entertainment family. To grasp how AZ arrived at this moment, we must look further back. AZ Chike grew up in South Central, Los Angeles, a place where the streets can either elevate or ruin you. He honed his rapping skills in parking lots and backyard ciphers, turning every setback into a stepping stone toward greater achievements. His early mixtapes circulated through local radio stations and guerrilla YouTube uploads. He caught Kendrick's attention with a verse on an early Peekaboo demo that reflected on neighborhood block parties and fleeting glances from girls at the basketball court. Kendrick recognized the authenticity and potential in his words. Fast forward to this year's GNX album launch, where Kendrick brought together a lineup of emerging LA talents he had mentored. Among them was AZ Chike, whose name might not have been widely recognized yet, but whose story Kendrick believed in. When Peekaboo was released, dedicated fans quickly noticed AZ's passionate verse, and music blogs praised the chemistry between their voices. Alongside the album's hit singles, Peekaboo rapidly became a fan favorite, thanks to its fast-paced lyrics and cinematic production that called for a live performance. However, sharing the stage with an artist like Kendrick requires more than just social media recognition. AZ understood the difference between gaining media attention and actually being included in the set list. So, when the GNX tour announcement hinted at surprise guests, AZ saw an opportunity. He could wait for an invitation or take the initiative, and he chose the latter. The voice memo AZ sent to Kendrick was a blend of charm and confidence. Instead of directly asking for a spot, he joked about joining the show, reminded Kendrick of their connection, and explained how he would finish the verse, showcasing his ambition. It was a calculated risk. Being too casual could lead to being overlooked, while being overly eager might result in rejection. But he found the right balance. Meanwhile, the tour's creative team was busy working on the logistics behind the scenes. The stage director, choreographers, and sound engineers collaborated to integrate AZ without disrupting the tour's energetic flow. Rehearsals went late into the night, and AZ learned to hit every cue, from the moment the stage lit up red to the pyrotechnics signaling the drop. Kendrick watched the rehearsals, offered guidance, and smiled as AZ nailed every line. On the final night in LA, the energy in the venue was palpable. As AZ finished his verse, Kendrick gave him a quick nod, and they exchanged a fist bump. They improvised a few lines together, celebrating their shared hometown pride and dedication to hard work. When the final chorus hit, the stadium erupted. AZ's mother and younger brothers cheered from the stands, while his friends captured the moment on their phones and shared it instantly on social media. The performances of Peekaboo soared online, all thanks to that front row appearance. But that was only the beginning. The effects were felt immediately outside the arena. A prominent sportswear brand reached out to AZ for a shoe collaboration, a local radio station offered him a hosting job, and his Spotify streams skyrocketed by 400%. DJs on late-night shows in LA started featuring clips of his verse. For one weekend, the underdog from South Central became the city's newest hero. Kendrick's team emphasized AZ's involvement as a testament to the GNX album's mission to highlight up-and-coming talent. Kendrick himself tweeted his admiration, calling AZ a real one and hinting at future collaborations. Industry insiders noted that TD's lineup was stronger than ever, and Kendrick's willingness to share the spotlight with a newcomer signaled a shift in hip-hop's power dynamics from individual success to collective progress. For AZ, the experience felt both surreal and grounded. He later expressed his feelings on TikTok Live, becoming emotional as he remembered the crowd's raised fists. He reflected on the weeks of rehearsals, the late-night practices in an empty stadium, and the sleepless nights leading up to that LA show. "It wasn't easy," he said. "I earned every moment. I knocked on every door, and when one opened, I walked through." He also thought about what this meant for aspiring rappers everywhere. "If K. can believe in me," AZ said, "then you can believe in yourself. Go after it." This message struck a chord, resulting in a surge of tens of thousands of new followers overnight. Then came the cherry on top. Peekaboo landed a spot in a national Gatorade commercial, its beat accompanying athletes during their hard-earned victories. Watching his verse play on millions of televisions across the country reinforced that this was more than just a brief appearance. It was a significant milestone in his career, validating the journey that starts in street ciphers and culminates in stadium performances. At SoFi Stadium, Kendrick watched AZ's success with the pride of a mentor. From the tour bus, he sent AZ a simple emoji, a raised hand, followed by a more detailed message: "Keep pushing. This is just the beginning." For Kendrick, giving AZ that moment on stage reaffirmed his belief that those who work the hardest deserve the greatest opportunities. As the GNX tour moves forward with upcoming stops in Chicago, New York, and other locations, AZ Chike's moment at SoFi remains significant. It highlights the idea that in hip-hop, as in life, opportunities are not just handed to you, you have to create them. You work hard, hustle, reach out to your heroes, and don't let rejection stop you. That front row appearance was more than just a show. It demonstrated that determination matters, that true talent cannot be ignored, and that authentic support can quickly elevate a local artist to national fame. As the GNX tour continues, AZ Chike's verse will echo in every stadium, serving as a testament to hard work, ambition, and the advantage of having Kendrick Lamar as a supporter. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.